welcome to What's New with Microsoft 365 this month. Joining Arthur and myself today is Candace Lowry, and she works in public affairs here at Microsoft. Candace, do you want to share a little bit about yourself with our viewers?
Sure. So I work at Microsoft in public affairs, and I manage all of the social strategy that we do. I also am working on the social strategy of an upcoming book called Tools and Weapons by Microsoft President Brad Smith. So I'm going to shamelessly plug that as well.
Yeah, do it. Well, thanks so much for being able to join us today. We're really happy to have you here.
Yeah.
One thing we wanted to do before we got started with updates today is go over some feedback from last month's episode. Thank you so much again to everyone who chimed in. We really appreciate it, and we read all of your comments. One thing we really want to do this month is to add more links so you guys can learn about more additional information about the updates we'll be giving today. So you can look out for them throughout the episode, and you'll also find links in the description of the video. So check that out once you're done watching this. First up, we have a new Office feature to bring out more creativity in your work. Sketch Shapes is now available in PowerPoint, Word, and Excel. So how this works is you take standard shapes and you can transform them into rough outlines that make your shapes look more hand-drawn. It kind of gives you that in-progress look, which is really great if you want to build wireframes, draft designs, or just kind of add an artsy touch to your work. And it's really easy to move between sketched and standard shapes. If you're an insider, it's available on Windows and Mac now. And to get started, just insert a shape into your document and choose the sketched outline that you want. And there's a downloadable toolkit available if you want to check it out today. Just check out the description of this video when you're done watching.
So there's a new feature available in PowerPoint for the web to make adding equations and symbols easier. Before, users had to use PowerPoint on the desktop to add subscript, superscript, and change text casing in their slides. This was really hard to do on PowerPoint for the web. Now we're rolling this out for the web app. So all you do is select your text, then select Home to find the subscript, superscript, and change case buttons on the ribbon. It's really great for anyone who's a professor, student, or if you just use a lot of equations.
For Excel, we're introducing XLOOKUP to help you find data quickly and visualize data sets. XLOOKUP addresses the shortcomings of VLOOKUP, like how it required sorted data, how you couldn't get results on the left-hand columns, and how it took wildcards by default. So XLOOKUP is going to replace the VLOOKUP and the HLOOKUP formulas. It also addresses common user feedback and improves overall calculation time. It's available today to Office 365 insiders, and general availability will be coming out later this year.
Awesome.
Next up, we have new features about OneNote. To learn more about that, let's check in with Arthur.
So I'm here with Ayuba, who is a program manager for OneNote.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm doing lovely. How about yourself?
Great. So talk to us about what's new with OneNote on the iPad.
Okay. So a couple of things we're excited about. One of which to start with is the ability to actually insert shapes, but also more importantly, the thing people have really been asking us for a really long time is the ability to actually just draw a straight line. And so we're bringing that to people on the iPad today.
And where do you find that feature?
In the app, you just go in the little draw tab that we have. It's right there in the ribbon. It says shape. You hit that, you have access to a whole bunch of shapes and a straight line.
Oh, that's great. So I heard something about adding meetings to OneNote. Can
Yes.
you talk to us about that?
Absolutely. So we know, as part of like the modern workplace and just workflows, a lot of people run their lives through their calendar. I certainly do. And so it's now this notion of like, as I'm going meeting to meeting, I need the ability to just quickly pull in the details of that. What's the name of the meeting? Who are the people there? So on and so forth, so that I can quickly take notes that are relevant to that. And so we're bringing that to the iPad today because we know that's a companion for a lot of people that go to meetings today.
Okay. So we talked about the iPad. Now let's move on to OneNote for the iPhone. Can you tell us about what's new there?
Yes. So the thing we're bringing to the iPhone today for people is the ability to actually ink on the iPhone. And specifically, really looking at that as a focus for annotation. And so you could imagine a thing where like you see something really quick, you want to take a picture, as soon as you pull that in, you want to just circle something and say, hey, X marks the spot, and have that there for referring to later. And so we're bringing that to the iPhone.
Okay, but so how do people find that feature?
And so for the iPhone, you just, on any page you're in, top right, you just see a little squiggly, go ahead and hit that, and you'll be presented with a bunch of options for you to annotate with ink.
Well, thank you very much, Ayuba, for your time.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the update, Arthur. Candace, what's new with Yammer?
There's a new update for the Yammer mobile experience that helps you stay even more connected to your team. There's an updated newsfeed that reduces visual clutter and enhances readability. Live events like Q&As and town halls with business leaders can be viewed on the go. There's also scene counts, which let you see who's viewed your posts and comments. And now there's group search that cuts down on search time. All of these updates will roll out in the next few months for iOS and Android devices.
Cool.
Yeah.
For IT management, we have updates about new tools to streamline Windows 10 migrations and meet your data residency needs. Let's find out more from Arthur and the Fast Track team.
So I'm here with the Fast Track team, Lee and Brian. So Lee, what's happening with Fast Track this month?
Well, this month we're really excited. We introduced the ability for customers and partners to ask for help from our team on Windows 10.
And Brian, what does Fast Track do?
Yeah, Fast Track team with this expansion can help customers move from their existing Windows 7 deployments to Windows 10, and along the way, pulling through Office 365 Pro Plus as part of that deployment and delivering that through Configuration Manager.
And who would benefit from using Fast Track?
Good question. The benefit is similar to all other Fast Track benefits. So if you have 150 seats or more and an eligible SKU, we can get you help.
And how can customers get started using Fast Track?
Well, real easy. Just go to our website, microsoft.com/fasttrack, sign in, and you'll get help from our team.
Well, thank you both for your time.
Thanks, Arthur. So, what's new with data centers?
Yeah, so now new Microsoft Teams customers in South Korea will have their data stored in an in-country data center. Teams Customer Data Residency in South Korea helps organizations with data residency requirements to onboard Teams and Office 365.
Additionally, Multi-Geo is now available for customers in South Africa and the UAE if they have a minimum of 500 Office 365 service subscriptions. Multi-Geo lets you move users and data between Microsoft Cloud Geos to address your data residency needs. For more information, contact your Microsoft rep for details.
Cool. So to close for this month, we have a few quick updates. A new simplified Office activation experience is now available for Office 365 Pro Plus, Office 365 Home, Personal, and Solo users. This experience is rolling out in the coming months.
Microsoft Intune now supports File Vault Disk Encryption. This is available on Apple Mac OS, and with File Vault support, Intune administrators can make sure there's no unauthorized access to information on Mac OS startup disks.
Microsoft Defender Advanced Threat Protection is now generally available for Office 365 US Government GCC High customers. Well, that's all the updates we have for this month. And on behalf of both of us and Arthur, thank you so much for watching. Please leave your comments below, and we love hearing your feedback and always incorporating it into our next video.
And if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, we'd love it if you did, and you'll get notified of our video updates next month. We'll see you guys next time.